Peace. This is the Parent Channel. You are rocking with your boy, Love, Peace, and Hair Grease. Shout out to the families out there, man. Blessings to all the parents out there, man, that's keeping their foot on them kids' necks, man. That's what we need out here, man. I thank y'all for tuning in today, man, and let's get with it, man. I want to talk about the manipulation of prison stories. You know, and how prison stories are not the same prison stories of old. And what I mean by that is that these telling of prison stories are modernized and manipulated to, you know, keep the prison system up. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to the prison stories that was told back then to keep the prisons empty. You see what I'm saying? So I wanna show y'all the difference between the old way that we were taught about prison and the new way that they are teaching about prison. See, when I was coming up, they were telling us prison stories to keep us out of prison. So in these stories wouldn't be the stories that you hear right now about yeah, we was in there fighting, you know what I'm saying, and there was a couple of rides and niggas got down, caught a nigga slipping and bopping, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff like that. See, people that's telling these stories right now to these youngsters, it's a manipulation tactic. Like I always tell you about gangs and manipulation. It's a tactic to actually increase the prison population, as opposed to when we were being taught about prison, it was to keep us out of prison. Now I never been to prison. You know what I'm saying? I never been to prison because of the stories that I was told about prison. You see what I'm saying? We were told these graphic, horrifying stories. This is how the elders kept us from going to prison. These youngsters, they not getting taught them stories. And I can understand impartial because the people who are telling them these stories haven't been through them situations in prison. You know what I'm saying? They tread it lightly in prison. And I just feel that should no person that ain't did over 10, 15, 20 years be obligated or try to give any give any information to the youngsters about prison unless you are telling them why not to go to prison. See, nowadays, man, in this modern prison storyline, they have the story is told to actually make youngsters inquire prison. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're making it part of the initiation process. You know what I'm saying? Your final goal is to hit prison. Now you got to hit prison to become an OG. You see what I'm saying? And the old and back in the days, man, them elders, man, that wasn't the code right there. That wasn't the stipulations. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm not in prison right now, because of the stories that was told back then. So let me give you some scenarios about that right there, man. See, when I was coming up, the elders, they used to teach us about people being raped in prison. People dying in prison. People getting extorted in prison. And you know what they told us? It's gonna be by somebody from your hood. It's just the stories that they was telling us, man, made you don't wanna go there. You know what I'm saying? They told us things like, man, you ain't got enough size on you. Man, you a little toothpick, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. Boy, you 4'7". Man, you go. They told her. They said you go up in there, and they, excuse me, they was blunt with it too. They was like, you, man, you go to prison. They said it's over for you. He said, nigga, they gonna take your motherfucking cheeks, you little light skinned nigga, little skinny ass niggas. Man, the way that they told us about prison, man, made us scared to go to prison, man. But the cold thing about it is, these same principles exist today in prison, and it's just weird how this generation of men are coming out of prison, and they saw these things, or maybe they didn't see these things, depending on, you know what I'm saying, time, certain prisons, or whatever. Maybe they haven't been to these prisons like this, you know what I'm saying, and saw this. Maybe they saying that shit ain't true or something. I don't know. But yeah, we were told the harsh reality of prison. We were taught, man, how you gonna, when you step up in there, they gonna make you do things that you don't want to do. And I know that element right there exists in all the prisons. I know that all that exists right now. Because these people who are out here trying to make prison look cute and pretty and everything, talking about, yeah, we was fighting up in there. Oh, it wasn't nothing. These fools out here telling these youngsters they prison stories, talking about, oh, it wasn't nothing, took a couple of fades, you know what I'm saying, it wasn't nothing, you know what I'm saying, it was light work. It was light work up in there. Yeah, we stayed high, nigga, we made pruno, nigga, you know, we hit a couple of push-ups and all that shit, nigga, stay solid, nigga, stay solid, you know what I'm saying, all that talk right there and that rhetoric, you know what I'm saying, but they not telling them about the harsh realities. You know what I'm saying? That the elders told us that you gonna spend many nights crying up in there. You see what I'm saying? You gonna miss your family members. You gotta worry about death every corner you turn. You know, stabbings, rapings, extortion. You know, they telling us all this shit. Man, we like, oh hell no. They like, you too little to go up in there. Nigga, break your bones up in there. Man, a nigga punch you and you'll die, nigga. You know what I'm saying? They telling us graphic stories, man. They ain't talking about no, yeah, we was in there fighting and all of that shit. They weren't talking to us like that, man. So that's why I say this modern prison storyline is a manipulation tactic. You know what I'm saying? Because if you've been through any of that, or not even been through it, but you seeing that up in there, why you ain't out here on the streets, man, telling these youngsters like, bro, you don't want to go to prison, man. Man, I saw niggas die up in there. Man, I saw niggas get stabbed. Man, I saw niggas get extorted, nigga. I saw 4'7" niggas in there, 98 pounds. Nigga look like you, nigga get booty raped in that motherfucker, man. You see what I'm saying? So man, the prison politics stories has changed, man. It changed, man. You know, man, my stepdaddy, man, he been in multiple rides, man. Pelican Bay, everything. He been everywhere, man. The man spent majority of his life in prison. He did long ass stretches, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why I say the only people that should be qualified to teach the youngsters about prison life is the elders, man, and people that did them long, extensive stays, man. Should nobody that did about 3 years come out here and try to tell these youngsters, man, about prison life, man. You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't hit them prisons, you ain't hit them yards, man. And this is just, I ain't hit the yards, but again, I heard I listened to the stories. The stories was told to us from the elders, from people that did 20 years, 25 years. Man, they was telling us, bro, you don't want to go to prison, nigga. It ain't like them goddamn white mafia movies. It ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? And I just find that disturbing, man, that this modern prison talk, man, it's not like the OG talk. You know what I'm saying? They not telling these youngsters, nigga, about the harsh realities of prison, man. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm telling you youngsters out there, man, listen to them elder people, man. Listen. Why you think all these older people are out here, man, trying to bring awareness to the youth, man, trying to get them to stop gang banging, man, go to work, man? And why you think you see the elders, they don't bang no more? You don't hear them say blood, cuz. You don't see them throwing up no finger. You don't see them doing nothing, man. Why you think they don't want to go back to prison, man? It's for a reason, man. To you youngsters out there, do not get your information from somebody that's 7 years older than you. Shit, that's even 10 years older than you. You know what I'm saying? Get your information from your big homies, man. Listen to them, man, that did that 20-year bid, man. Because look, I'm gonna leave it at this. This what the elders used to tell me. They said that first 5 years up in there, if you survive, nigga, if you don't get your cheeks took, nigga, and get extorted, nigga, you gonna be the shooter up in there. They say all youngsters, when they go in there, especially, nigga, you gonna be a shooter for your own neighborhood. The politics in there. You gonna be the one that gonna have to go stab, fight, all that. Okay, you get your name and your rank up. Said the first 5 years, you're in there laughing, having fun and all of that. He say, okay, 10 years pass. You kind of slowed down. You still ready, but you kind of slowed down. You starting to think. He said about a 15 or that 20 years, you gonna be wishing that you never committed the crime that you committed, bro. He said about that 15th year, you're gonna wish that you can do it all over again and you would have never committed that crime. He said that's what's gonna happen. He said everybody go through it. First 10 years turned up, get into that 15, 20 year. He said when you get into that 20th year, you gave up all gangbanging. You didn't turn to a Muslim or a straight Christian. This is what is not being taught amongst the youngsters, man. Ain't nobody out here telling them this. And you know, I understand because they getting the information from people who ain't did these extensive stays, man. You see what I'm saying? They should have no business out here teaching these youngsters about prison. But like I said, I know why. It's called crash test dummies and manipulators, man. It is what it is. This new era of what it means to be a G means that you have to do some type of prison time, man. You're not really certified if you don't do some type of prison time. Extent stay. You know what I'm saying? And man, That's crazy, man. So, man, I thank y'all for tuning in to the Parent Channel, man. Man, where we you know what I'm saying? It's all about healing over here, man. Where we scrutinize these parents, man, these elder people who is influencing these youngsters, man, because what we seeing right now is a cycle. It's a constant cycle. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta break this cycle, man, and man, it's time for the real parents to step up, man. Keep your foot on these kids' necks, man. All blessings to the families out there, man, to the strong parents out there, to the parents out there that don't take care of their kids, man. May you rest in peace, nigga, and burn in hell, bro. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? And with that, man, peace.